This is a blends and digraphs chart that students can chant daily or multiple times a week to try to train their brain to be able to recognize and read these patterns in text, as these are really common and happen in a lot of syllables. So to read these, we want to make sure that we are training our brain the correct way. And for example, you do not want to add an sound after any of these blends or digraphs. You want to train your brain just for that blend or digraph sound. You want to be really careful with the R blends that you do not add an sound, as that can be confusing when a student is writing or reading, because that sounds more like the bossy R, or that sounds like the bossy R pattern. So instead of saying crab, you're going to clip that R sound and say very quickly crab. So I'm going to demonstrate for you how I train students to train their brains to recognize and read blends and digraphs. Blueberries, bull, broccoli, bruh, chicken, ch, clock, cl, crab, cr, drum, dr, flag, bull, frog, fr, globe, gl, grapes, gr, knot, phone, f, plane, pl, present, pr, scarf, sk, screwdriver, scr, shoes, sh, skunk, sk, sled, sl, smile, sm, snake, sn, spoon, sp, sprout, spr, squirrel, squ, star, st, strawberry, str, sweater, sw, thermometer, th, thread, thr, truck, tr, twins, tw, whistle, w, right, r, queen, qu. I would also have students, I have them point to each blend and digraph as they're reading it to try to ingrain those letter patterns and those sounds in their brain. And you want to encourage them to think of that anchor word whenever they see that pattern. So for example, if they are reading the word check in a sentence, you would want to say, do you recognize any patterns? Do you notice any patterns? Are there any patterns that you notice? And hopefully they'll see the CH, and then they can think of chicken, ch, and then that's how they can get their mouth ready to make that first sound of that word. So it's really helpful to point to each word as you're reading and to ingrain that anchor word in your brain so that they can link on to that as they're noticing these patterns as they're reading.